Hi, everyone, and happy Monday. Welcome to week 6 of our course already, which is pretty wild. So, what I wanted to do this week was talk you through the assignment sheet for the profile essay. So, this profile paper is the first one that we'll be doing. That's number one, 2 pages, so a little longer. Potentially requires some outside research if the person you're profiling isn't someone you know, and is a assignment that you'll revise. So you're turning this in on a Friday rather than on a normal Sunday so that I can take a look at them over the weekend and get them back to you by Monday. So let's take a quick look at the assignment sheet. So a profile essay is all about creating a portrait of someone through words. And the biggest, I think, challenge is just focusing on one specific character aspect rather than doing kind of a very general or broad essay. So it needs to be at least 500 words, which is about 2 pages double spaced, and you're going to zoom in and focus on one specific aspect. So these are all the steps that you'll find in the PowerPoint, but I wanted to walk you through them. First step, choose a subject. You will be spending 2 weeks working with this paper, so just be sure that you pick something that you're happy with. Second, you'll conduct your research. That might be in person, over the phone, via email, or if it's someone you don't know, via research, probably online. Next, pick your specific theme. So you want to pick one aspect of this person. As an example, if I wanted to write about my friend Roz, I think the most important thing to know about her is how kind she is. So that's the one aspect I'm going to focus on. She's many other things, but I just am picking her kindness. Then my essay might be about, 3 different moments or examples in her life chronologically that show this character aspect of hers. Next, you need to decide how your voice will be present in the essay. Are you a spectator who's almost acting like a hands-off reporter, or are you a participant, right? Are you involved? If you're a participant, you would go ahead and use the first person. When Roz walked in the room, I noticed that, etc. Next, decide how you want to organize your essay. You have a lot of freedom here. You could hypothetically work chronologically, you could work thematically, you could set it up as your first paragraph kind of gives me the definition of this person, this is their one aspect, and then offers me 2 or 3 examples. This is all up to you. You just want to make sure that it's clear and logical for your reader. Then it's time to begin writing. So this is a formal essay, so writing it as question and answer or bullet points won't be appropriate. Instead, do break it into paragraphs. When you're separating out your paragraphs, I think the best way to think of it is one idea per paragraph, right? Keep it very focused on that topic sentence. Last step, proofread your essay and prepare to turn it in to me. So your essay is due Friday, October 4th, so again, different from our normal due date, by 11:59 p.m. And it's worth 100 points, but if we take a look, because this is a draft, you'll see that the grading is pretty generous. So it is graded on a few different kind of aspects, criteria. Informative and well-researched, 30 points if it exactly hits the mark, but only a slight decrease of 27 points if there's still a little work to do. Right? So as long as you are kind of following the instructions, you should be in pretty good shape. You would get knocked down to 17 points if it contains no relevant research at all. Next, a profile paper has to be descriptive. So I'm looking for kind of rich, interesting language. Avoid cliches and kind of overworn phrases or adjectives and adverbs. Try to pick kind of interesting, fresh language. Focused on one main aspect, this is usually the most challenging part of the assignment for people. A good way to think of it is instead of offering me something very broad, you want to zoom in and be hyper-focused and go super deep on just one element. Lastly, grammar and formatting. Reminder, you need to have that header and a title on each of your written assignments, and then avoiding grammatical errors where possible. And finally, you get 15 points for hitting the word count of 500 words. As a reminder, I'm here to help you however is best. So that might be looking at a piece of your writing. It could be doing brainstorming ahead of time if you can't quite decide between 2 subjects. So please feel free to take advantage. The fastest way to get a hold of me is usually through my email, which is catherine.ferraro@iavalley.edu. I've really enjoyed everything you've done so far and really want to commend you. You've been great at getting your work in on time and staying engaged, which can be kind of challenging in an online class. So, very, very good work. I'm so happy with your progress so far, and I'm excited to read your profile essays. Thank you all very much. Have a good week 6.